Girl, I have a question to ask you today. Will you marry me even though I met you today? And she said, you don't even know my father. Oh, the mommy rara. You don't know my mother.
My name is Prince Umelo, and we are reaching you live from the Trend Talks TV. The Trend Talks TV is an online TV channel that presents to you discussions as they border the society and how these issues either affect the society either directly or adversely. And right here in the studio with me today we have
Alvin Odoso.
Okay, and we also have
Evans Magwekwe.
All right. This gentleman here with me today on the studio would join me in doing justice to a particular pressing issue in the society which we have been experiencing, violence in homes. Recently, we have noticed that there are so many cases of violent issues coming up in so many homes, not just marital homes, even in relationships too. And these are the issues we wouldn't like to have in our media. These are the issues, and cases we wouldn't like to have in our news daily. So actually, it is no more news that most young people get desperate to get married. They get desperate, when they are not married, when they don't have spouses. And eventually when they get married or get into homes, it turns out to be a sour experience because so many violent things come up. So I'm quite sure, and you can agree with me, that these violent actions are being spurred by so many factors too. So we're going to do justice to that. I don't know, Mr. Alvin, what do you have to say? What could be?
Actually, I have a lot of things to say, but I will start. I like starting it from the roots, where it begins from.
Yeah, the root cause.
I think the root from where it starts from is from bad government, because when you have a bad governance in the state, nationwide, or in the state, or in the local area, which makes the parents not able to take care of their children, train them in school, take care of their financial issues in the school, it will push them into early marriage, force them into forceful relationship, which will make them to end up either divorcing or losing the relationship or even losing their lives.
Okay. Well, viewers, you heard him loudly and clearly. So he has brought it in from the aspect of bad economic status in the society. So we would also like to hear from Mr. Evans. What do you have to say?
What I have to say about this issue is I'd like to look at the issue from the social vices. I believe troubles in homes, violence in homes are most times caused by third parties. When I mean third parties, I mean people that interfere in marriages, interfere in relationships, one way or the other. I want to use a case scenario of a young girl who is interfering in a married couple home. Maybe she's sleeping with the husband or a thereabout. In that kind of situation, in that kind of home, you don't expect peace. Peace cannot reign in that kind of home. There will always be violence, because at the end of the day, there's no more trust, and these things happen because I think the societal values now, it's no more there. People tend to do the wrong things for the right reasons best known to them, and I think this is also a causative factor that if well addressed, people should live their lives the way it should be. Thank you very much.
I think I should take it from where he stopped to put into it. Regarding what he said concerning about forcing yourself into a relationship, on this, you still look at, I'm still saying it, that on a state, likewise what happened a few days ago about a lady whom was caught in cheating. The video went viral. I think everybody saw it. Who was caught in cheating his husband. She forced, maybe I think on my own, that she forced herself into the relationship, into the marriage. The man came back from abroad. She forced herself into the marriage because of maybe lack of the money to train her into university. You understand? Because assuming the parents are okay, they are working, things are good for them, I think the lady will end up in finishing her studies. She's not going to think about forcing herself into the marriage of the man that came back from abroad. So now she puts herself into the marriage, and at the end the man left her and traveled. What do you think? She's not a stick, so she has to do the needful to take care of her emotional aspects of life. You understand? So it's making her to push herself into it, and at the end she has to come up again and start talking about the way the husband married her and traveled, and she's calling the husband, he's not picking up. You see what I'm talking about? You see, she pushed herself into the marriage. And what could lead a lady to push herself into marriage? What could lead a man to push himself in marrying a lady that has money? It's just because of he doesn't have a good job to do. Are you getting it? And who are the people to create the job? Just the government.
Okay. Wow. Viewers, the topic is really getting much more interesting. Well, I really concur with your views. For me, I would say, let's look at it from this aspect. There are so many psychological issues that can affect someone. Okay, so many psychological issues. Most young people indulge in drugs. Okay, which could be actually, an aspect that can spur such negative actions or violent actions in homes and relationships too. So while looking at it from the economic aspects and the social vices aspects, we can also look at it from this psychological side. Most young people indulge in so many things that are not proper, okay, that are very, very much negative, and this thing can affect them either directly or adversely in their relationships. Okay, so I don't really know, Mr. Evans, if you have any other thing to say to this.
What I want to say is have a healthy relationship, have a healthy union. If you're married, make sure you invest in yourselves. Make sure you invest in yourselves and at least have a goal. I believe every relationship that has a goal, you won't come and be hearing violence, you won't come and be hearing menace and all these things we see nowadays. I believe once there's a goal, there's a focus, and you guys are working as a team, I believe you can achieve all. Thank you very much.
Of course, you heard him. Once there is a goal, there is a focus, and you have to work towards it. Mr. Alvin, your last words.
Actually, I would also say that the government should provide the necessary adequate facilities needed by the people they are ruling, so that they can be able to have jobs to take care of their families, so that the children will not force themselves into a forceful marriage or forceful relationship.
Of course, viewers, you heard them loudly and clearly. Yes. And actually, I believe we have done justice to this particular issue. And of course, there could be so many other factors that could contribute to violence in homes. Okay, but subsequently we can also treat such matters and bring them to you live from the Trend Talks TV. We are wrapping it up for the day, and please don't forget to follow our YouTube channel at Trend Talks TV. You can also like our Facebook page, Trend Talks TV. You can also follow us on Twitter at Trend Talks TV. Okay, and you can also follow us on Instagram at Trend Talks_TV. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube at Trend Talks TV. Thank you very much for viewing. Bye.
I don't want to leave. Somebody call the police. I see the sweet.